Hello. How is everybody doing? It is 12:40 and I haven't even put on makeup yet. We are getting ready for a trip. We are going to Barbados with my family. We are taking the children. It's going to be so fun, but I have been in like mass chaos. Like I woke up at, 4 a.m. going, okay, brain just going, I got to do this, I got to do that. So when you jump on, come say hello. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Courtney Spencer. I love teaching women over 40 how to wear beautiful, beautiful, flawless makeup and have full coverage. If you want to have full coverage with barely wearing much makeup at all, or if you like a more light coverage, I'm going to teach you how to do that too. So we're going to jump right into it. But I would love to hear from you ladies. So if you are, no matter how old you are, this hair has got a mind of its own today. In the comments, let me know, what is your biggest struggle with makeup? What do you struggle with the most? Let's get some of this hair out of the way since it's decided to be like the Lion King. Hello, hello, Adrienne. Hey, girl. Hey, we're going to do some makeup today. Okay, I'm going to show you two products that I use behind the scenes a lot, okay? Now, I just spray tanned myself, you guys, so my face is going to be a lot whiter than my body, but it's okay, because we ain't worried about it right now, right? It is going to be 76 degrees today in North Carolina, which is amazing. So again, when you're jumping on, I would love to know what is your biggest makeup issue? What do you struggle with? Eyeshadow application, winged eyeliner. We are going to do both of those today, okay? So at any point during this live, if you want any information regarding my skincare or my makeup, just simply, I forgot. What word? Hello. Oh gosh, what word did we use for what word did I set up? So this morning, I set up all of my stuff for you guys, and now I can't remember. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've got my iPad right here. Hang tight, because this is really going to mess me up if I give you guys the wrong. If you want any information, a darkness under your eyes and makeup setting into your wrinkles. Ooh, that is a good one, especially with mature skin, you guys. It can be super, super difficult, right? Oh my goodness, you guys. Talk about wild. This is my morning. Okay. Whew, let's see here. Okay. Comment the word flawless, okay? If you want any information regarding my my makeup or my skincare, and I will send you some info. Oh, come on. My fat fingers aren't on my side today. I said, let's get started, and then I lied. Okay, there we go. Wow, we're grooving. Okay, that is pinned at the top. Comment flawless if you want any information regarding my my skincare or my makeup. I went ahead and I'm going to tell you guys what I do. I have so many people that go, oh my gosh, I just watched your video and your skin looks amazing. I'm 44 years old. And you guys, I had the worst under eye darkness you've ever seen. I had a lot of unevenness. I had melasma. I had a little zit that I got right here. You'll have that, it's like you hit 40 and all of a sudden like your hormones go wild, and it's so crazy. Like your skin is just out of whack, right? You're either dry or you're oily, or you're all over the place. So it's really important that we get our skin balanced and we take really good care of it. And I do that with a Korean skincare that is Rimon. And it's fairly new to the US. Like I said, I am happy to, if you comment the word flawless, Adrienne, you're the sweetest. Just comment flawless and I will send you the information along with like my skincare quiz. I can also give you a customized palette for this little bad boy. Okay. This little bad boy is coming with me. This is the only makeup that I'm going to have on vacation with me, and it's all I need, which is phenomenal. But today I am going to show you how I use Rimon's skincare to create a beautiful, flawless canvas for my makeup, okay? This is the Daily Aqua BB. This is the cushion. They're actually on sale right now. If you purchase the cushion in the US, you're going to get this for free, which is amazing because this comes with a refill, so it lasts forever, okay? It only comes, both of these only come in one color right now, so I use these a little differently. This is the BB Aqua that I'm just putting on a brush, and I am just pressing it into my skin. I use these a little differently right now because it is a little light for my skin. If you are a Saint user, if you are Athens, Amber, or lighter, you can use this as a foundation all over, similar to what I'm going to do today, okay? But you're going to see how this is, my skin is just going to drink this BB Aqua up. This has got Rimon's hero ingredients in it. It's got Giant Bee Young Pool. It's got Jeju Energy Lava Water. You guys, these things are so crazy with plumping and hydrating, but also with anti-aging. So I love to do this before I put on my makeup so that my skin is getting flooded with niacinamides and hydration. But look at that. Before I even do anything, you guys, Adrienne, oh my God, I took my picture before Rimon. And after, I was horrified that my skin was that bad, and actually the difference in 1 month made in my skin, it is absolutely incredible. It is so incredible because it's not, this is very reasonably priced skincare. So everybody's kind of skeptical because if you've ever been that person that you've spent like $300 or $400 on an eye cream, and you're like, oh my gosh, this eye cream is doing nothing for me, and you just spent a boatload of money on it, it's super frustrating. And then you go to a plastic surgeon's office or a med spa, and they talk you into another $400 little tiny tube of like eye cream that's like this, and you put it on and it doesn't work again. And you're like, oh my gosh, you're super frustrated. And then you see that all of a sudden you can have a very reasonably priced product way under $100. Rimon's average priced product is $38. How often do I clean my makeup brushes? I should probably clean them about once a week. If you are acne prone, it should be at least once a week. However, I probably clean mine about every 2 to 3 weeks. Saint has an amazing cleanser that you just spray and you can clean it right then and there. There's no downtime. I absolutely love this. Again, just comment the word flawless and I'll send you information on all of this. You guys, I don't know if I wiped my camera off before this, and I probably should have. So Rimon, yes, I look at just you guys' questions, and then I get like totally off. If you guys have any questions regarding Rimon or skincare, please drop them here. This is a phenomenal time to ask them. I am also doing a promotion this month for the first 100 people that are to purchase $100 or more. I will actually personally send you a $35 calming gel for free, a full size, which is right here beside me because I don't go anywhere without it. It's actually getting packed. I use this morning and night, and I use it as my makeup primer, and it is absolutely amazing. So again, BB cream, that's all I have on my face right now, you guys. Is this not unbelievable? So here's the key with mature skin. When you cake on a bunch of layers, think about it just like when you're making a cake. You know, you put icing, and then we're going to put some decorations, and then we're going to put some more icing. That's like your face. When we put layers upon layers upon layers, and especially I get irritated when I come on Instagram and I see these influencers and they're putting on their foundation, and then they put on their blush, and then they put on a concealer, and then I'm going to wipe my camera off really quick. Sorry, you guys. It's driving me nuts. It looks super foggy. Okay, that's better. I hope it's better for you guys too. They put on their concealer, then they put on a bronzer, and then they put on a highlighter, and then they put on powder, and then they put on some more concealer, and then they put on some more powder, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for their face to like, if you're 20 years old, that's fine. Knock yourself out, do all the layering that you want. But you guys, when we get older, our skin is just, that's going to just sit in our creases, right? Somebody mentioned earlier that creases were a bad thing. This, when you have such an amazing base to start with, you don't need much product at all. Now, this is the cushion. This is almost the exact same color. So there's makeup actually down in this little guy. See? It's really cool. It's like, it's not a liquid. It's more of a cream based. Again, it's really light, but it is so incredibly undetectable, which is what is key. So this BB cream and this cushion have amazing skincare qualities in it. So you're getting great hydration and plumping and niacinamides. And this is all plant-based. So you're getting plant-based products just oozing into your skin all day long. And if you will notice, please take note, I am not getting any product right up to my lash line, okay? I avoid my lash line at all costs, and people just don't get it. And it's because when you take product all the way to your lash line and you have mature eyes, it is going to settle. It is going to crease. I'm even going to use this as my base for my eyelids. So watch, I'm going to wash this one out and you can see like what a difference is. I've got enough product on there. I don't want to put any more. So I'm just going to use my finger really quickly just so y'all can see the difference between my eyes. Look at that. Huge difference, right? But it's very, very natural. So what I love, again, so much about these is it's a high refractive product, which means it's going to give you this beautiful, beautiful, glowy look, but it's also going to even out your skin. And because it's got all the Korean skincare, we all know that Korean skincare is the thing, right? It's up. The search for Korean skincare, guys, is up 350% in Google. We all knew that we need to be using Korean skincare. It is the best. The technology is the best. The ingredients are the best. And it's what we need to be using, especially if we're over 40. Because look, now you guys, I don't need to put that much makeup on, right? Like my skin is even. It's beautiful. It's glowing. I'm going to do a couple of things to highlight and add a little bit of blush, a little bit of eyeshadow. And that's going to be it. Okay. Somebody mentioned wing eyeliner. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I personally prefer to put on my, to do my brows at this point. And I just take these little spoolies. They come straight there like this from Amazon. And you just did it like this. I love it. This is a great Anastasia. Well, I personally think that this one is actually better than Anastasia. It's e.l.f. and it's like a quarter of the price. It's the e.l.f. Brow Wax. All of this that I'm using is going to be linked in my LTK or my Amazon. So you can check those out there. And I do have them categorized under makeup, so it's easy for you guys to find. So I do like to bring my brows to life a little bit. I have had those microbladed. However, it was a long time ago and they kind of turn like gray, as you can see right here. So, hey, Jana, what do I do about dark under eye circles? What you need to do is not get a light, super light concealer. What you need to do is color correct, okay? And I'm going to show you that right now while my brows are setting. So I love using this brush by Saint to color correct. I want to say this is the bright brush. I get these small ones confused because they're so similar. But I love this brush. I love this part for eyeshadow, and I love this part to color correct. So I'm going to go into Y01, and it's got like a yellow undertone to it. And I'm going to just cancel out. I barely have any darkness, you guys, anymore, now that I have that Remon product on, but you can still see I have a little bit of a hollowing underneath the eye, which is very normal. And that's just a shadow that's being casted. But you can see like right around your orbital bone is where it really happens. O1, which is orange 1 and orange 3, are the two that I recommend the most. This is O3 right here. And I actually think this is working better today. And I always say get a couple of colors, because just like I just said, I think this one is working better today. Your eyes change. And as you're more hydrated, as you get more sun, your darkness underneath your eyes changes as well. And these are very, very pigmented. These two little 10s I've had for well over 2 years. They'll last you forever, and they are good as gold. But as you can see, I'm still not taking any product all the way up to my lash line. So you need to color correct. How do you color correct? Typically, the color that we see underneath our eyes is purple or blue, okay? The opposite on the color wheel from purple or blue is what? Yes, it is orange and like a peachy color. So those are the two colors that we're really going to concentrate on for color correcting. So the way to get this awesome makeup in your hands is two different ways. You can go to my website and you can color match yourself, or I can give you a custom color match. It's totally up to you. Whatever you are most comfortable with. Some people are like, absolutely not. I do not want to send you a selfie with your makeup. And that's totally fine. I get that. And sending it to a stranger, but you got to understand, like, can't wait to see you do eyeshadows as I have hooded eyes. Absolutely. I'm going to show you all the stuff. But I do like to keep my makeup pretty simple. And I think keeping it simple as we age is key. Now, whenever I have a big event or anything, I will definitely go all out with a really fun eyeshadow look, or really come out with something vibrant every now and then. But I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks on what to do for those hooded eyes. Because I have a semi-hood, and there are some definitive, very easy things that you can do to make that hood look less hooded. So when I talk about contour, I want you to remember these things for when we're talking also about eyes, okay? But I've got my BB cream on and I've got my cushion on. I need nothing, like I really need no more coverage, so to speak. I did my under eyes, like I'm happy. So I'm going to go in with my blush bronzer brush and I'm going to squeeze this big fat part of it. So I'm going to take my bronzer. I definitely prefer simple. I need to get ready and go as quickly as possible. Amen, sister. Don't we all? It's like run and go, right? Are you able to save this video to your account? Yes, it will be saved and it will be reposted once I am done. It just takes a second for Instagram to like download it, okay? So I once had a custom color match, and that's how I found this makeup, okay? It has truly changed my life, and that's why I share it with you ladies, because it will change yours as well, okay? It will make your morning routine so much easier, so much faster, and travel will be a breeze. This is a bronzer. This one is Xanadu. It's a newer bronzer, but all I'm doing is just putting color back into my face now that I've got that coverage and I've got that skincare going on underneath. But do you see how I just totally went from like a white ghost to now I've got some more color in me. How long do I wait to start my makeup after having the serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, especially for day makeup? I like to make sure that each product has fully absorbed before moving on to the next product. So it sounds like you're doing like the Boo Say Boo maybe. You want to do your booster, let it dry, serum, let it dry, booster, put your sunscreen on, and then you can apply your makeup. I normally let about 10 or 15 minutes go by before I apply. I personally just like that. I want to make sure that my skincare has fully absorbed everything. And what I do is I'll do the booster, for instance, and then I'll go get my coffee, drink my coffee a little bit, come back, do the serum, let it dry, do whatever I need to do, help the kids, make some lunches, come back. So I'm like kind of going back and forth so that I've got enough time in between those two steps. Okay, now that I've got a little bit of color left on, I like to go lighter and then add at the end if I need to. So I'm going to go into my contour, which is Astoria. I love this contour for blondes or anybody that's a little bit on the darker side. I'm going to go right at my cheekbone. So I really encourage you ladies to think about higher on your face versus lower, because lower is going to drag the face down. It's going to drag your features down, and we don't want to do that. We want to defy gravity, right? Over 40 and we are defying gravity all day long. With that being said, you also want to make sure that you're blending upward and making it's kind of softening this line, right? I kind of did a line so that you ladies could see, and then I just soften it out. It's very easy. Think about a dark color is going to recede. Think about this with our hooded eyes. Anytime we want anything to recede, we're going to put a dark color there. Anywhere where you want to bring forward, brighten, lighten the center of your face, you're going to put a lighter color there. Do you do a lip gloss or stick balm? Or do you do lip gloss or lipstick or stain? I want to love more bold colors, but it feels odd and I end up taking it off. So mine, it kind of depends on my mood and like what I'm doing. I love bold colors. I love the look of them, but I do not tend to wear them very often. I love a lip stain that I can put a gloss on and it'll stay all day. Like that is kind of like my happy place, but because I love glosses. I'm a huge gloss and lip oil fan. I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on each side, contour on each side of my forehead as well. If you have a larger forehead, you really want to think about bringing your contour closer down to give the illusion of a smaller forehead. If you have a small forehead, you really want to keep your contour close to your hairline and always buff it up, as you don't want that like strange, like weird separation between the two. Okay, let's get this jawline snatched up real quick. I like to go all the way under and up to my earlobe there. And all this is doing is adding an additional shadowing to make my jaw look a little bit more sculpted. You are so welcome. With the cheeks, what if you have apple cheeks with high cheekbones? Then girl, you are blessed. If you have apple cheeks, I'm going to show you what I would recommend with blush. If you want to create the appearance of a smaller nose, draw 2 small lines on either side of your nose, not on the outside, 2 lines that are close to one another. Again, dark colors are going to make this area recede. I have a really, really rounded nose, so I do like to kind of snatch my nose up a little bit, even though I don't love that word. And I do like to connect it to my brows so it doesn't look like this just like came out of nowhere, right? That looks a little weird. I also like to plump up that bottom lip a little bit, and all you got to do is just stick a little bit of contour right there. See how like quickly that happened? It's so easy and it's so fast. I'm going to soften those lines on my nose, but do you see how that just gave it like an immediate appearance of being a little bit more slim? Okay, it's brilliant. This is all playing with shadows, literally. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of a smaller brush here, and I'm gonna tap into my brightening highlight and just take that right down the center of my nose. And then I'm gonna do mine more on the top because I want it to look like a little like pug nose almost. And then I'm just gonna tap that out with my finger because I don't want to over blend it to where it goes away. Okay, but again, that's nice and soft, right? Okay, let's talk about blush. Young lady just asked about blush. Taking my smaller end of my blush bronzer brush, these are my 2 colors that I'm absolutely obsessed with right now. I cannot take them out of my palette because I love them so much. This is Daylily. I love this on my lips as well. And this is Marrakesh. Daylily is the perfect pinkish pink nude. If you have nude from Saint, you'll know that it's more of a purple base. Hello. And I love these 2 together. Okay, so my gal, I'm hoping my gal who asked about the blush is still on here. What I particularly like to do for middle-aged women and above is a 2-finger difference. Place it right beside there and then just tap it up, okay? Just remember, you can always go back and add more, you guys. You're not like stuck with this placement, right? Oh, good, you're still here, yay! And then I just take the larger end and just kind of blend it out. We don't want any start and stop lines, as that is harsh and will make us look a little older, so to speak. But you can always go back and you can add more. So it's really, really easy. So I still have some on my brush, right? So it's really, really easy to add more versus taking away. But the beauty about these cream products is that you cannot mess it up. Let me say that one more time. You cannot mess this up. I'm sure you've seen all over social media where people have all these crazy colors and they're applying this and they're applying that, and you're like, I can never do that. The reason why they can do that is because it's so easy to work with. It's blendable. It warms up to your skin. It becomes one with your skin, and it just looks so stinking natural, you guys. Look, it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on. Sounds like a challenge. Ooh. And when I start with these as my base, I get this beautiful coverage without any added texture, because these are technically not, well, this one is technically a makeup product, but these have got beautiful skincare in it that is going to completely just give you that glow and give you that gorgeous look all day long. Okay. So I just kind of play around with that blush. And again, it kind of depends on what I'm doing today. I'm going to get my kids, and we're going to go to the chiropractor, and then we've got one little errand that we need to run for our trip. So I'm not really doing like tons of things today. Hello, honey.
Beautiful.
My hubby is here.
Hi,
love. You scared me for a second though. I'm not gonna be honest. I love you. And so I'm not like going full out glam or anything today, but we will soon. Okay. I'm not always glam. Tom thinks I'm always glam. Okay, let's go into our eyes real quick. So what I was saying, just about the blush and everything, you can always add more. And if you add too much, you guys, I tell my clients all the time, if you add too much, just blend it out. But if you didn't add enough, just add a little bit more. That's the beauty of this makeup. So I'm going to go in with my setting powder. Remember how I put on the BB cream over my lids to wash out that darkness that I have on my lids? I'm just going to set that. I love starting my eyeshadows with a cream base. It's a beautiful base for a powder to actually like cling to it, if you think about it like that. This is the palette that I'm probably going to take with me to Barbados. This is all. So my ladies that are like, I'm in a hurry, I gotta get out fast. You guys, I can put a full face of makeup on in under 5 minutes, and people would think that it was professionally done. Now, have I been doing this for a while? Yes. However, you can too. Dip the fluffy side in, tap it off. Here's our key. My hooded eye ladies, think about it. So I have excess skin here as well. Look, I got plenty. Look at that. Lots of excess skin, right? Now, we want this area to recede. So what are we going to do there? We're going to put a dark color there. Keeping the eye open, take that brush and just apply that above that crease. So it is going to get in the crease, which we want it to. We don't want it to look crazy, but we want this area to recede a little bit and hide that hood so that our eyes look more open, more youthful, more vibrant. And I have the same theory with eyeshadows as I have with everything else. Start small and build on it, because you can always add. It is much harder to take away when you are working with eyeshadows. This is the color Chai. If you are a Saint lover and you do not have Chai in your compact, this is your sign. This is the most beautiful base color for all eyes, all skin tones, everything. It is just the most beautiful, like neutral tone, stunning. And I actually wear this color by itself a lot. So I like to build up a little bit more dimension on the outer part of the eye, and then just blend it upwards towards the inner corner, okay? Remember, we're gonna keep these eyes nice and fresh and open and beautiful and youthful. There we go. Perfect, okay? For the young lady who asked for the wing eyeliner, I hope she is still here. This is the brush of your dreams, okay? Let me show you. Let me put my hand. This little guy it's got a very firm end, and it's actually, Saint made this for your lower lash application, which I am going to show you. But this is where it really stands out, in my opinion. I'm going to take that fun little fan, and this one is called the, I was thinking etch, but that's not it. mascara fan, maybe. This is a newer brush. And I'm going to tap into, it's not cocoa. I was going to say cocoa, but I don't think Trust. Okay. I'm just going to tap a couple times. You love this brush, Cheryl. Yay. And then I'm always going to tap off any excess. Okay. I don't have my hand up here. Notice how I don't do that when I'm applying my eyeshadows. I have it way back here. Okay. I'm going to go to the outer part of my eye and I'm just going to shimmy this bad boy just like that. Ta-da! Your wing, my darling, is done. Is that not insanity? Yes, it is. So do the same thing over here on this side. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And there you go. Now, remember this. Your eyes are not twins, okay? Everybody's eyes are different. So what looks good on one eye might not be exactly what looks good on the other eye. This eye is more like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I know my eyes, and I know how they're not going to look exactly the same. So just get over, like, don't get worried or obsessed about, oh my gosh, my wing eyeliner is not exactly the same. Don't worry about it. We're going to make it look perfect. Okay. So still, I have not tapped back into any eyeshadow at all. And I'm going to run this along the bottom lash line to kind of connect that. Yes, I absolutely love eyeshadow as eyeliner, especially on mature gals, because it's beautiful, it's soft, it's got this awesome little point at the other side of this brush, and it does not age us. It does not give us a harsh line. I'm going to add this to the top lash line here. And you guys, okay, and if you get a little bit of fallout like that, take your finger, wipe it up, or if it doesn't wipe off, I'll show you what you can do too. So over here, that's why it's important to tap off any excess. I am not a fan of doing my eyeshadow first, because then I think we get really obsessive about it and we spend way too much time on our eyes. Just shimmy, shimmy, you guys. And literally that's it. Is that not wild? It is so pretty. This is Trust and Chai, and that's it. Just these two colors, and I absolutely love it. Then I always like to just soften out that just ever so much. So pretty, right? Again, you can always add a little bit more. I don't like to take mine past like the middle of my eye. If you want any information regarding any of this, my skincare or my makeup, just comment the word flawless. I am going to show you how Saint wanted you to use this. Hello from India. Is this color suitable for Indian skin? It depends. I have a lot of Indian clients, and it depends on just how deep your skin tone is. If you want some specific custom color color suggestions, just comment the word flawless and I will send you a link. And I will be more than happy to take a look at your skin tone and tell you exactly what colors would really just complement you and your eyes and just make it all pop really nicely. That's what I'm here for. And the cool thing is, if you go to Sephora or you go to Ulta, you might have somebody who will help you while you're in the store. But once you get home and you have all your makeup and you sit down to do your makeup and you're like, wait, what? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with any of this. That is where I come in. I am here to help you, to coach you through, and also to show you application methods that are going to best flatter your shape of your face, the colors of your eyes, your maturing skin, because that's where we all are, right? I will have to say, this lash leather by Saint has really, really grown on me. I really love it. I feel like my brows are just a little light still. How about me taking this brush and just filling in my brows a little bit? I'm telling you guys, I feel like this brush literally does everything. It's pretty wild. And I love it. And I know I probably drive Saint crazy, because they're like, what is Courtney doing now with our tools? But I I think that there's so many different ways to apply makeup and to use different tools that it's so fun. And you just do what works best for you, right? I love it. But I don't think you should buy one brush that can only do one thing. I think it should be able to do lots of things. That's just my personal opinion. And I love maximizing my brushes and my makeup. I'm going to soften this up just a little. Yes, just a little. Now, I came from 25, 27 years of wearing MAC makeup. Thick, heavy, powdered. And when I first got my Saint makeup, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really pretty. But like, I kind of feel like I look a little greasy or a little oily. If you are used to a heavy, matte, powdered finish, it is going to take you a second to warm up to this, because this is a very natural, beautiful look. That's why this is so good for mature skin, you guys. You don't need much of it. It's pigmented, so you need just the smallest amount, but it is just, you don't have to do all that layering of stuff, because the more layers that you put on, the more it's just going to cake and fill in, right? Yes. So what we want to do is use a product that is very pigmented, but also it's going to give us good coverage if that's what we want. So a good compromise is a good pressed powder. I am not totally against powder. Now, I do not encourage anyone over the age of 35 to wear powdered foundation, period. But I love a good pressed powder for setting your makeup, especially if you are oily or if you have large pores like I do in this area. I like to run it along the sides of my nose because it's actually going to make that nose look a little smaller, and right under the eye. As you can see, again, I do not put any product right up to my lash line other than my eyeliner. That's it. Layers is too much to maintain, in my opinion. I agree. And when I'm watching some of these influencers and they're just layering and layering and layering, I'm like, holy cow, when is it going to stop? Like her face is going to like fall like a cake. I'm like, what is happening? And you know, if you don't like the shiny, dewy look, then we just use a little bit of pressed powder. This one is the Feather Blotting Dust, and I absolutely love it because it has a tiny little bit of a shimmer to it. So it still gives you a little bit of that dewy look. Laura Geller does the Baked Powder Foundation for mature skin, and that no good then for 40 plus. What age do they count as mature? So actually mature skin can start as early as 35. Obviously genetics, how well you take care of your skin is really going to play along in that, but 35 and older is technically considered mature skin. If somebody wants to bake, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that there should be any like quote unquote rules of what you can and can't do when it comes to makeup. I just think that there are some things that are going to be a lot more flattering to mature skin versus not, if that makes sense. So I don't love doing my mascara. If you've been around here for any amount of time, I don't love doing like my full mascara on camera because it's tedious and it's boring for you guys to watch. But I am going to add just a little bit more. This is Saint's brand new tubing mascara, and I love it. So we're going to finish off with some lips, you guys, and we're going to call it a day. So if I wasn't walking you guys through this, it would have taken me just a few minutes. Yes, Michelle Sanchez is in the house. She is another one of our amazing Saint artists that we have, and she is absolutely incredible. Love, 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 love. And like I said, it doesn't have to be that there's necessarily like a specific age where anything happens. I'm just telling you that if you're starting to see fine lines and wrinkles and you're starting to see more pores and texture on your skin, you probably have what is considered mature skin. And you guys, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that at all. that just means that we need to be a little bit more cautious of the way that we are applying our makeup. This, you guys, is the Makeup Forever, and this is Anywhere Caffeine, and it is a beautiful color. I'm a huge fan of an ombre lip, so I'm going to go in with my Daylily, which is the same thing that I put on my cheeks as well. How do you add a bit of nude colors in the shadow for the hooded eye? Would it be possible for you to show? Yes, but I don't know exactly what you're asking me. How do you add a bit of nude colors to the eyeshadow for hooded eyes? What would you like me to add? I will be more than happy to do that. Oh, Michelle Sanchez, you're amazing. Oh, you're so sweet. You thought that was my natural skin? Woo! This is Remon with Saint on it, and it is gorgeous, you guys. I cannot say enough. I just did Daylily. So, TROUVAILLE.life. Let me know exactly what you want to see, and I will be more than happy to do that for you really quick while I'm finishing up this this lip look. So this was Everything Caffeine, and then Daylily, and I'm going to show you guys what I love to do. This is just my brightening highlight. So this is White Peach. Create a little bit of an ombre look. You know how I told you that I love lip oils, lip glosses. I have probably one too many up in here, as you can hear all of them falling. But I was looking for one in particular from Saint that I love. However, I have little hands that like to steal my lip oils because she's only 6. You know what? I'm going to go with the birthday. Is this the birthday? Yeah, this is Birthday Cake. This and the marshmallow are very similar. But also, what's the other one now? Chai. I love Chai. It's so pretty. And it just gives you that moisture that you need. Okay, I'm waiting for the young lady who asked about the hooded eyes to make it colors like pink or something in blue or aqua. Okay, blue or aqua is not neutral. So let's grab like a pink. Why don't we do that? So I have on Chai and Trust right now. Okay, so I've got Chai all over, pretty much all over my lid space. And then I've got Trust as my wing liner. Now, if I was going to add some pink, I would add Paris. I absolutely love this. It is a more neutral pink. I'm just going to see what else I had. Those are not pinks. Let's see. Saint has so many eyeshadows, you guys. It's like crazy. Does the powder dry on your lips? I did not put powder on my lips. I just lined with the lip liner, and then I put on Daylily, which is a cream. The only thing that is not a cream here in this palette are my eyeshadows, my illuminators, and my setting powder. That's why I have them on a different level, like a different level. I have all my creams up here. So Daylily is what I put on my lips, and then a lip oil. But what I like to do is then go back and just reline my Cupid's bow, because I feel like we lose that a lot when we put on our other stuff. So let me add this pink. Oh, I forgot that's cream. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's cream. I would not put a powder on my lips. My lips, me personally, are pretty dry. And, you know, anytime you have, that's why like an under eye area, you know what? This is Paris and Claire right here. These two are gorgeous. you know what? I'll kind of play around with this and show you guys real quick. So again, for hooded eyes, the key is, depending on the severity of your hood, depends on where you're going to place your colors, okay? The darkest color is what you want to recede, and then a lighter color is going to bring the light forward. Maybe that could be it. I usually start off with Burt's Bees on my lips. There you go. Just like the under eye area, just like your lips. If you have dehydration, you want to add moisture in before you apply your products. One, it's going to last a lot longer. 2, it's going to lay way prettier. 3, it's not going to emphasize any texture that you may have. Again, the under eyes is a huge area for that. And I completely transformed my under eyes with this $25 this $25 stick balm from Remon, along with my my other skincare. So you can comment the word flawless, and I will send you my skincare and my makeup. So this is Paris and this is Claire. Both of these are a pink color. What I would do is I would take Claire, as she is a darker color, and I would add it right to like mid pupil and up to kind of marry that into that chai that I already have. So I was not planning on adding this, but I love some pinks, and we've had a request, and I love request. So I'm going just right in the middle of my eye, and I'm just doing small little circles and taking it up. I would have done this differently if I was going to apply all 3 of these colors, but do you see how taking that higher up immediately just made my eyes look bigger, you guys? Remember, don't forget all this skin that I have. When people are like, you don't have a hooded eye. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. But what I do is I create the illusion of not having a hooded eye. So the higher that you can take that color on the lid, the bigger and the more open your eyes are going to look. Look at that. Totally different, okay? I know. Oh, you're so welcome. And I know, because the struggle is real with hooded eyes. Like, it is a legit thing, ladies. So I went just mid pupil all the way up. And as you can see, I'm almost touching my brow here, right? I'm leaving just a small amount of area, and I kind of just diffuse that out to the outer part. And even just kind of take that into that little bit of the wing, right? So pretty. You don't have to be like crazy bold, or you can be crazy bold and it can be beautiful. But as long as you have like this just beautiful diffused look, no matter what colors you use, it's going to look beautiful. Let me go back into that Claire. And guys, again, you cannot go wrong with Claire. Claire is like, she looks really orangey online, and it makes me so mad because I want to give it to everybody. And they're like, I'm not sure about this Claire color. And I'm like, oh, just trust me. You'll love it. I promise. But do you see that? I wish y'all were like here in person so you could be like, yeah, I see it. It's the downside about these lives. I'm going to go back in with that smaller portion. And this is the part where this is what I used for the color correcting under my eyes. I will post this on my page. It will live on my page, so you can go back and watch this at any point. Okay, guys. You can also comment the word flawless, and I will send you all of my skincare as well as my makeup information. Okay. You can color match yourself. I can color match you. You can get started with a discounted starter collection. It's whatever you want. Okay. So I'm going to go in with the smaller end here, and I'm going to go into Paris. Okay. Paris is this beautiful pink color. And because she is a lighter color, I'm going to put that area, I'm going to place that on the areas that I want to come forward, right? So I'm going to use this as kind of like my inner eye brightening. And I'm just going to marry it right into Claire, just for a little bit of dimension there. Now remember, when we're doing something on camera, have you guys ever have you done your makeup and you're like, oh my gosh, my makeup looks great. And then you go and you have pictures taken, or you're out with your girlfriends, or you go have family photos taken. You're like, oh my gosh, you can't even tell that I'm like wearing makeup. It's because you got to think about the camera changing and washing you out. So when I apply makeup for you guys, I have to go a little bit heavier so that you guys can see it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into this beautiful color called Drift. It is 100% my favorite soft shimmer for mature eyes. It goes with any eye color, any eyeshadow, because it's like a vanilla, but it has a very, very soft shimmer. So it's not like obnoxious. It's not glittery. It's just perfect soft. Okay. And I'm just barely tapping in there. And what I love to do for my hooded gals is to really bring that open in the inner corner here. Oh, I got a little bit of I had a little dash of mascara. So I'm going to go right into that inner corner and bringing that back to life. They're making that eye look a little bit bigger and a little bit more open, right? Yes, it's crazy what you can do with makeup. Now, I do not feel as though we need to wear makeup to change the way we look. I just think that we use it to enhance our natural features and to really play up the features we love and maybe just downplay the ones that we don't love, right? And I will teach you exactly how to do just that, especially for mature skin. And that's it, you guys. So I hope you found that helpful. Next time I will have to have a more hooded eye planned out for you ladies. I did not plan on that, but that was okay. A little impromptu is no problem, right? Again, everything is just soft. It's nicely blended. It looks very natural. And you know, you want somebody to come up and say, oh my gosh, your makeup looks beautiful. And when your skin looks beautiful, your makeup is going to look beautiful. When your skin looks beautiful, you're going to wear less makeup. I am going to set mine. I am in the South here in North Carolina. It is getting hot. It is getting humid. This is a fantastic way to marry everything, as well as like the powder that you applied. If you don't love that matte finish, if you love the matte finish, leave it as is, okay? And then you can just go in with this. That is not the one. Look at that, you guys. Can y'all just see that? That was not the one I was looking for. Ah, it's this one. Sorry. So I just have it on my dress. It is okay. So then I'm just going to set this really quickly and call it a day. And at 10 o'clock tonight, this is what my face will still look like, because my makeup has stayed on. My skin was prepped. It was hydrated. It was ready to take on the application of a makeup. And that is why your skincare is just as important as your makeup. So Korean skincare is my absolute go-to. It has transformed my 44-year-old skin. Cream makeup I've been using for over 4 years, and it is hands down the most flattering, the most beautiful on mature skin, because it is pigmented and you don't need a lot of it. And that is the key. So always less is more when it comes to your makeup, you guys. And it's just going to make the world of difference on how your makeup wears through the day, how natural it looks, and just how skin-like. I mean, is this not insanity? It is. It is pure insanity. I challenge anyone to go to Sephora or Ulta and try to recreate a natural makeup look using a liquid or a powder foundation. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Sorry. And the reason why I say that is because I have all of it. I literally have everything you could possibly imagine from Sephora and Ulta here. And that's why I'm constantly trying new things to make sure that I am sharing my absolute favorite products with you, and that it's going to be the absolute best products for your maturing skin. So at any point, if you wanted any of my skincare information or on how to get your hands on this fabulous makeup, just comment the word flawless and I will be in touch. Get you some general information, and if you want to go further and deep dive into that with me, I'm happy to do so, and happy to send you some personal recommendations as well. Okay, you guys have a wonderful hump day. I'm not 100% sure if I will get live again before we go on vacation, but I am definitely going to be going live when we are in Barbados. It looks like it's going to be quite magical. So hopefully everybody has a good vacation on the forefront. I know my children have spring break and all the things. And if I missed anything, I'm so incredibly sorry. I will go back and try to answer anything as I look. Okay, so, or if you guys ever have a tutorial that you would like to see, please send it to me in my DMs. I love that. I want to give you guys what y'all want to learn about and what you want to see. And y'all help me. Y'all help me all the time. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. Again, my name is Courtney Spencer, and I love teaching women over 40 easy makeup and easy skincare so that you can look the absolute best and have your highest amount of confidence ever as we age. That's my goal here. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.